What's up, guys? I'm back, again. I know what you're gonna say. I know. I already know. I don't know what to say. I guess just the fact that I keep having to move, and I'm not in a stable position. Now I am, but yeah. Dad? Hey, I'm making my YouTube video right now. I need to work with myself. I'm obviously a very lazy person. I have a lot of stuff to share with you guys, and I have a lot of ideas musically and from up here and from here that I want to share with you guys. And I have a purpose with these videos. Not only make a change, but to let people see, just to show myself out there, I guess. Honestly, I feel like I want to share ideas, and I want to be able to share my thoughts on life and what's going on right now in the modern world, and in my life and in other people's life, and how to maybe help you guys with things in your life. And I'm also still trying to find myself from within, intrinsically, to find other intentions that I have with this channel. I'm fluid. I'm a human. I'm fluid, and I still don't know my overall intention. So I just wanted to clarify what these videos are about and what I plan to do in the future. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. But enough chitter chatter, let's get on with the video. I just transferred to a new school. I moved from Colorado a couple weeks ago, and now I live in Texas. So I have a school project that was assigned to me, and I guess it gives me a chance to tell you guys a little bit more about myself. So what do I like? I like a lot of things. I guess that's kind of a broad question, because I like a lot of things about the world, a lot of things. I like certain food, I like certain music, and it can go on, and I can list it. But I guess what you're trying to say is like what I admire the most, like what I like the most. So the one thing that appeals to me the most in this life is nature. I really am appealed to nature. I like going out as much as I can. In Colorado, I used to hike all the time. Well, not all the time, after my dad left here to Houston, and I stayed over there. I didn't get the chance to hike as much, but when we all did live together, I did camp and I did hike all the time. I went canoeing, I had tents, I even had this railboat, an inflatable railboat that I would go and take that out to Horsetooth Reservoir and all these different areas and different bays around northern Colorado and central Colorado, and it was a lot of fun. Yeah, I went fishing, I had a lot of adventurous experiences up there in Colorado, and I hope to have more here in Texas, because man, the woodlands, whew, they're beautiful. So what are some of your hobbies? Okay, so mainly what I like to do is focus on music. I write a lot of music every single day. I come home from school and I immediately go to the guitar, which probably isn't a good idea. I should probably get my homework done first. But it's just I have this just thing that I just need to do it. And I do it, and then that's how appealed I am to it. Yeah, so music. Another thing, this is a new hobby that I've actually come across. I was interested in it before, but then I got back into it once I came here back to Texas, and that's Muay Thai. Muay Thai is really awesome. It's a good way to practice conditioning, self-defense, and a good form of exercise. I also like to practice meditating, and I focus a lot on self-actualizing, which basically means I want to see what I as a human am fully potential and capable of. My actions, healing my emotions and healing negative thoughts, and just practicing being one with yourself and one with everything. I like to practice that sense of awareness, and so yeah, that spiritual practice. Not a hobby, but it's something that I like to be aware of, and I like to incorporate in my daily life. My religion, I'm Greek Orthodox. My whole family is Greek Orthodox. Like I said, I am practicing every day the spiritual life and being self-aware inside and aware of everything outside at the same time, in balance. Where am I from? I am originally from Maracaibo, Venezuela. It's a place up north in Venezuela. It's right by the Caribbean. Actually, it's on the Caribbean. And you got the beaches, and it's right along that middle line that separates Colombia and Venezuela. And so that's where I was born, and it's a really cool place because it's very influenced by Italian culture, and at least I was told, and different cultures. Venezuela as a whole is a melting pot of all these different cultures, all these different ethnicities, and it's just beautiful. And so yeah, that's where I'm from. I lived there for about 5 years, and then I went back and forth, and then I went to Houston up until the 5th grade, and then I moved to Colorado. But now I'm back here. Adjectives that describe you. A couple adjectives that I guess you could say describe me. I'm very open-minded, very curious, empathetic. When I like something and I'm interested in something, I'm very driven to act on that interest, like, for example, my music. I'm also very creative. I like to try and look through different scopes. With my music, I don't just straight up write a thing and then that's it. I like to feel around with the guitar and try to find the most unordinary way of playing a riff that comes uniquely from me, but also with the influence of other artists. So yeah, I'm artistic as well. I love art as well. I love music. I love any way of expressing oneself through art, because art is very therapeutic, and when you delve deep into your creative mind, that's when you start helping yourself grow. I'm both introverted, but at the same time extroverted. When I feel like I can put myself out there in a social environment, then I can put myself out there, but I also refrain back and I like to be in my own space as well. There could be a lot of different reasons for that, which I can talk about in another video. Who am I? I am a human. That's who I am. I am a Homo sapien, and I'm part of this earth. This earth birthed me. I am essentially a star being, because the sun has the components that I'm made of. I share those same components. Carbon, for example, is one of them. Yeah, I am a human that is a part of the universe. And okay, so my heritage. In my ancestry, I have a lot of French and Spanish, and I think German. I'm not sure, because in my mom's side there's a lot of blonde people. There's a lot of blonde people in Sweden, in Finland, and Denmark, for example. So I can't just like stereotype that, you know what I mean? So I'm not sure. But I do have French, I do have Spanish, and my last name is Espaillat. So that is a mixture of French and Catalan. Catalan is a language used in Catalonia, the region in Spain where Barcelona is, for example. And that's the language they speak over there, and it's mixed with French, and it's called Occitan. That's what the language mixed is called. So Espaillat actually means, it comes from the word espejet, but it means to separate the weeds from the hatch. Fun fact for you guys, if you even care to know that. What is your culture? Okay, so my culture, Venezuelan culture, obviously, because my parents are both from Venezuela. So that's the first culture that I grew up with and that I have in me. And yeah, obviously I also grew up here in the United States, so I also have that American culture, whatever culture it is here. I am Americanized as well. And I also grew up with a lot of Greek people. A lot of people from Greece in my family, not in my family, but a lot of family friends. My grandmother is married to someone from Greece and had 2 kids with them, and so my uncle, he's half Greek, and my aunt, he's half Greek, or she's half Greek. And I also go to the Greek Orthodox Church with my family, and it's a really nice church. It's a very ancient way of practicing religion, and very, very interesting, and it is a very spiritual place. And so yeah, I would go to Greek festivals, and I've even Greek danced as well. In fact, I'm Greek dancing this year. And so yeah, when I was a kid, we would go to parties and there'd just be Greek people everywhere, Venezuelans and Greeks. And so yeah, I grew up with that culture. I wouldn't say that I have that culture within me, but I was surrounded by it all the time when I was a kid, and I'm starting to get surrounded by it again since I live here again. And so how am I unique? I feel that I'm unique because I'm very interested in diving deep into what we're experiencing right now in this thing called life and reality, and I like to question things. I like to philosophize. I like to, because I'm very, like I said, I'm a very curious person, and I always like diving deep, and that's the majority of the time. I like having conversations that involve that subject, having conversations where I can dive deep and discuss ideas that we have or questions that we have regarding life, the universe, reality, things inside ourselves that we can heal and that we can grow upon, and things regarding that. And that also helps me build a more of a spiritual sense and a more of a spiritual part of me, and I can grow from that just by talking about it and just by diving deep. That's what I feel I'm unique. Another thing is that I don't play any video games. I don't watch TV ever. I don't even remember the last time I touched a controller. I do music all the time, and I'm there for my family, and that's mostly what I do. Other than that, I do, like what I said, Muay Thai. Those are my hobbies. Now I'm getting into my hobbies, but that's what I feel I'm unique, because I'm not like everyone else, where I come home, go straight to the video games and play that for 8 hours and then go to sleep. That's how I'm unique. If you guys want to, you can comment down below and tell me how you're unique. I'm very interested in that. I want to know other people, and I want to know how other people are unique. And I mean, everyone has their own uniqueness. No one in this world, in this planet, is able to fill your shoes. Only you can, because you are you. You are everything that makes up you, and that's why you're unique. And so comment down below how you feel unique. Describe yourself to me, and I'll get back to you. And I'm very interested in that, and I want to know. So yeah, what symbolizes you? What symbolizes me? I kind of don't understand that question. What symbolizes me? Symbol. Okay, symbol. Let's break it down. So symbol, for example, like okay, take the communist flag, the sickle and the hammer. That symbolizes workers. So what symbolizes me? I guess you could say a guitar with an acoustic guitar laying on the, well, I play electric guitar too, but acoustic guitar laying on the grass with tree roots wrapping all around it, and the sun illuminating over the wood. Yeah. I guess that's what you could say. Another way that I feel I'm unique is that I always have I have a set goal to change the world. I always want to impact and help people, and that's part of my selfless behavior, selfless personality, I guess you could say. I want to help, and I want to help people grow. I want to help people realize things, and people change things about themselves for the better of their family, going all the way to the community, going all the way to humanity. Essentially I want to change humanity for the better, and not just only me. I want to be able to get other people to feel that same ambition as I feel. I have that strong ambition to make an impact on the world with my music and through this camera that I'm looking at right now. And I guess this kind of leads into the last question. So what do I want to accomplish in the world? That's like I said, before I leave this planet, before I go off and die, I want to leave behind a better humanity and a better world. I want to leave an impact. All right, so thank you guys for taking some time to listen. You made it all the way to the end of the video, and thank you for being interested into what I have to say, because I feel like I have a lot to say, and I wanna expand on that. Leave in the comments below, because the next video I want to do is a cover of a song. I've also composed my own songs, and I'll post those as well. Follow me on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, and leave down in the comment. Let me know what you think of this video. I want to get to know my audience. I want to get to know you guys, and so I hope I get a good grade in this project, because I was kind of just floating by the seat of my pants here. I didn't really write a script or anything. You guys have a lovely day, and stay happy.